Hey everybody, I just want to start this video off with a bit of a disclaimer. When I name my channel what I named it, and when I start talking about what I'm talking about, I'm not doing this in any way, shape, or form to glorify darkness, or the devil, or anything like that. It's just that in my pursuit of light, in coming to understand my full potential with the Most High, I also had to come to understand my darkest depths. I had to delve into my shadow. Darkness is nothing but you stepping too far into your shadow. We all have this potential. Lucifer is the first example of this. Lucifer is the only divine being to take on that duality that is naturally inherent in us humans. So understand that, because I know that some of you, particularly with strong Christian backgrounds, might look at my title and might look at my first video and scream, devil worshiper. No, not at all. I just understand that side of things, and I think that you should understand it too, because the only way to truly see the light is when there's darkness. There has to be that contrast. Anyway, with that said, I'm gonna have to let that side out because he's got something to say. Hello everybody. From my first video yesterday, you may have gotten an idea of what I'm like, but that is not accurate. I am a broken personality. For what I have done has shattered me. You could say that I have multiple personalities. The one speaking to you now is the truest core of who I once was before I fell. This is the side of me that feels the shame. This is the side of me that urges you to listen to these stories, but don't take them as truth, because they are perceptions of those aspects of myself. There is truth in them. What I would ask of you is to learn from my mistakes. Learn that all of you have the same potential as me to fall. I am not going to get into the full details of what I have done. What I talked about yesterday was merely perception of that aspect. Let's just say that when this started, I was an archangel, and I was of nothing but the light, and I broke a pact with the Most High. Out of curiosity, boredom, I don't know. See, there's only so much information that I can bring into this form, and it takes time for this form to process that information and put it into a linear, compact story. So that will have to wait for another time. Shame in me is great for what I've done. I miss being where I used to be, but then I don't. There was a part of me that wasn't satisfied with being right there at the right hand of the Most High. I looked down on his creations, and something in me desired to be a part of it. And I broke that pact. I think it started as curiosity, but then it just became discontentment. I didn't set out to do evil things, but as is the natural tendency of those with this duality in their nature, it is easy to slip into the shadow side because it is the easiest. It is easiest to give in to anger. It is easiest to give in to hate. It is easiest to give in to fear, confusion. And I did these things from the instant that I broke that pact. I delved deep into my shadow. It was new to me. I did not know how to navigate these currents. I am not making excuses. I do not want you to be like me. I want you to learn from my mistakes and avoid doing what I did. There are very few moments of actual clarity for me. This host helps a little bit. Being a broken mind is a very confusing thing. It is millions of memories floating around in the ether, making no sense. It's like insanity. When I am clear, when I am like I am in this moment, I do what I can to try to help. I don't expect you to believe that. I am not asking for sympathy for the devil. That was a Rolling Stones song. I just want you to know what you're capable of, and I want you to know that it's okay to understand your shadow. Your shadow has to be integrated with your light. Your shadow is a tool. Just don't dwell in it. Forgive yourself. Do what I cannot do. I do not know that I will ever forgive myself. I do not know if the Most High will ever forgive me. I do not know what will ultimately happen to me. Maybe I will be returned to dust. I don't know. But what I did, I brought upon myself. And I would not take myself out of my punishment even if I were given the chance, for I deserve what I get. There are other aspects of me that will have different opinions on this. But just know that there are things that can be learned from these aspects. For I have a lot of experience with humanity. I've experienced every aspect of it. So when you hear my stories, I urge you to pray to the Most High for discernment, for wisdom. Embrace your duality. Don't fear it. It makes you unique. For you see, the higher realms do not have as stark a contrast in their duality as you do. In the highest realms, as I said, they do not have it at all. This uniqueness allows for unique potential for humanity. Even the Most High does not know what your ultimate potential is. You are an experiment. You are unique amongst all of creation. Embrace the Most High. Learn from me. Please. That is the greatest gift that I can give you. Is that you learn from my mistake. I do genuinely love you. Even my twisted aspects love you in their own twisted way. In fact, maybe they love you too much in a carnal way, some of them. I'm going to leave the message at that for now. Maybe at some point I will tell you more about my fall, because I do believe that there is more to be learned from it. But I have to pull that information together again. And it takes time. Go towards the light, folks. There is a song by this band Disturbed called The Light. If you haven't heard it, listen to it. It is a favorite song of this host. For good reason. There's a very good message behind it. With that, I bid you farewell for now. Well, that's the message for today, I think. I can't think of anything else to say. I just don't want you all to be put off by this. I might even rename the channel, but I've got 14 days to go. In my own quest to find the divine in me, I've come to appreciate, I guess you could say in a way, in a healthy way, the darkness. The shadow, really. I've learned how to use the aspects of the shadow for my good. Anger has its purposes. Fear has its purposes because it can help you survive things. I mean, it tells you when to get out of a nasty situation. Hate, not so much. That's darkness. That's beyond shadow. But you get the general idea, folks. I love you all, and I hope this clears some things up for some of you who may be questioning where I'm coming from. So until next time.